Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your monthly reading for the sign of Cancer and for the month of April. Sorry, I got that the wrong way around. The reason that I already know it's Cancer is because this is the last of the April readings. So Cancer, please remember the readings are only general. Don't make them fit if they're not yours. Don't wear them. Leave them for another Cancer who belongs to the story. And if you're a cross watcher, you're always welcome here as well. Remember, the readings do flip-flop, so I could be reading for the cross watcher, which sometimes happens. Okay. I remember when I first started reading tarot and I went onto YouTube to have a look what everybody was doing. So it's a couple of years ago now, maybe perhaps 4 years ago, because it took me a couple of years to build up the courage to have my own channel. But and I grew dramatically in that first year. It was such a surprise for me. But I remember watching the readings sometimes and thinking, wow, you're not talking about the other person, that's my story. And I remember the readers being really anti-cross watchers. You know, like they shouldn't do it, it was bad, it was stalking and all this sort of stuff. I think we've all changed our view on that now. We're all curious to see what the other person's thinking. Alrighty. Okay, Cancer. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups coming straight out. So the Two of Cups signifies a soulmate relationship. This is two people who see eye to eye. We see them here. They're very equal. They are totally in love here. The soulmates can be not just romantic though. They can be any sort of relationship. It can signify a friendship, a partnership. But whatever it is, these two people love each other at a level that's sort of unfathomable. It's some sort of relationship that's been brought in to teach you about yourself as well as the other person to learn about themselves. So some sort of soulmate relationship coming in for you here. Now we do have the Three of Cups behind that. And the Three of Cups does talk about reunion, reconciliation, bringing people back together. It can be a family event. It can be a reunion of people. Sometimes with the Three Cups, though, it gives rise to a relationship like this, where something else is stopping two people from coming together. We do have the Nine of Wands coming in before that, and then an offer being made. Oh, after a period of not speaking, something moving quite rapidly, and then an offer of stability. Okay. There are two people in a union here, two people who have been brought together by the divine. Something is stopping them coming together here because we have this Three Cups. Someone has been in a prison, someone's been locked out, someone's been locked away. But something's happening here because they're coming forward with an offer. Now, this is something that's been very slow manifesting. Look at that beautiful horse. It's been very slow manifesting. Some of you dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody hasn't been speaking. You could have been dealing with someone where there hasn't been a lot of conversation going on, but something is about to change because messages are going backwards and forwards here. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which means that there's some sort of offer coming in that's long term. Someone wants to work on something now. Okay, very interesting. Let's look at the whole story. Oh, sorry. Knock you over there. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords coming in first. So this can represent a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Could be a person you're dealing with who's very harsh. This person has the sword ready. So you've got someone here who has been very harsh with the spoken word. This also could be you cutting something out of your life or getting rid of something, but I feel like you're strongly dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. Okay, so we have a Page of Wands. So somebody wants to offer a very passionate offer here. Somebody's been stopping you making this offer. Someone has held you back from this. has stopped you from moving forward. Let's just keep going. Okay, there's been some sort of a stalemate here with this Two of Swords. And there's the High Priestess. Yes, okay. It's like you've seen through something here. I feel like you've been on the fence here, perhaps for some time, trying to understand what's been going on. I feel that you've wanted to make some sort of offer here, but I feel like somebody has held you back here. This person has a Gemini energy here. It's as if you're being held back or you're being imprisoned here and unable to move forward. But I feel like you're seeing through this now, through your intuition. It's like you're seeing through the veil here. So you're no longer blindfolded. You've already made this decision. You're listening to your intuition now. Okay, let's keep going. You may have been doing a lot of meditation, going deep inside. Oh, look at that, to come up to yourself. There's a very mature person here after seeing them. Wow, look at this. This person's now all over this situation. It's like they've held back before. It's like something's released them here to make some sort of decision. I feel very, very strongly that this person has matured, realized, awakened, because they're very, very keen to move forward now, and they have really, their emotions are maturing. So they're starting to feel things with this intuition now. So they're starting to understand feelings. Perhaps you've been dealing with someone, oh wow, okay, someone past life soulmate. And we have the card of the Lovers here. Very potent little reading. And then we have the card of the Moon. Interesting, because you have like Cancer cards everywhere, but you don't have the Chariot. Okay. You've had an awakening here. You have someone who's a past life soulmate here, and you're trying to move towards them, but something has held you back. This person here, I have the Two of Cups and the Lovers, so it's very, very strong feeling of lifetime soulmate, twin flame energy here. We do have the Moon coming out though, so there is still something that's not been revealed as yet. This is someone from your past, someone you've had some sort of relationship with prior to now, but someone you're returning to here. I feel that you've just done a whole lot of maturing, a whole lot of seeing things very, very differently here, because you've moved from a page to a knight to a king. And that says to me there's been a lot of maturing, but I feel it's very much about your emotions, about your inner workings. You may have been looking at this situation from a very logical standpoint, trying to make sense of things, but now you're not trying to make sense of things. You're allowing the divine to bring you the answers you need to hear. And because you've done that, you're having this huge awakening here. This relationship here is ordained. It's a relationship that the divine has had some workings in here. I do have the Moon here, but I think it's beautiful because you've got the Two of Cups coming out in the beginning, then the Three of Cups. So I think for some of you, you've walked away from another situation, something that had you imprisoned here, but I think that you've had some sort of awakening. And I feel like maybe you haven't had a lot of communication with this person, but the communication is about to start flowing. This is something that's going to go into some sort of long-term partnership where you work with someone here. Very, very strong, made in heaven relationship. I'm just wondering why the Moon is here, because there's still some secrets here that have yet to be revealed. This is just beautiful energy here. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Six of Pentacles, Strength card, Three of Swords. there's still more, yeah, Six of Swords, definitely moving away from something. I feel that whatever this person is moving away from is creating a lot of pain, but they're drawing strength from the pain here. It's like they're understanding the value they have of self here. This is all still hidden though. It really isn't that evident at the moment. But it's from, oh, there's a saying, isn't there? From adversity. There's some drawing of power from this situation. So this person is not sitting back in the negative anymore. They're not draining their energy. They're understanding how to regain ground. So it's almost like they're using a situation here to gain power in order to come back in. This is what the moon's representing here. Something about understanding the power through the pain. I don't know what that means. All I was trying, the energy is just weird there. It's like you're trying to understand how to use the pain to push you forward. Okay, so we have the circle coming out here. Card number 8. The invitation. When the circle appears, it reminds you that you are connected to everything and everyone, including to spirit. Spirit's essence beats in your heart and inspires you to co-create your world, knowing that you count, that you have a purpose in this world. Imagine even a smile to a stranger can change the course of life. When the circle invites you to dance in the sacred steps of life, know that your work, your love, your service brings greater value than you can know. Stay the course, keep dancing, and all will be well. So this is about letting go and the importance of dying from an old form and being reborn anew. Life is never wasted. Life will seek itself again. Spirit wants you to find your place in the dance again. So maybe that's what it was talking about here. Because I can't quite understand this energy here with this moon. But to me it sort of says something about finding your force, finding your clarity in the pain, finding yourself through this journey. Okay, all right. So it may be, if this is you, Cancer, or if it's the person you're dealing with, someone is remembering who they are through the pain here of moving past something, moving forward, the lessons, finding themselves through the hurt. They're feeling again. This is someone who hasn't felt anything for a long while. You're dealing with someone who has not felt feelings for a very long time. And they are feeling feelings again. Oh, that's so sad. I feel that they've forgotten how to feel. But they're coming back and they're remembering the feelings. I'll leave you with that. Have a great April.